Hey, greetings everyone. I am back again, bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thank you so much for tuning in, and you know what happens when you see the non-screen, the non-start screen. So we're going to be running Deadmines today. It's kind of early in the morning. It's often hard to get a group at this time, but we've got one going on right now. But it looks like it's just a carry, so it'll be a little bit different. I'll try to talk about the quests that we complete, but it's not going to be the same level of strategy as we might do, say, if we were running with a full group. I don't really have a lot of complaints about the whole thing, and we also are going to be running, the Horde version of this again, so my hope is that we get a group with that, and kind of gives us an opportunity to still see the quests and everything from he's saying free-for-all loot, so that basically means they're saying, so this person's like, yeah, I'm gonna carry you, sure, we'll do all quests, just heal me, and I guess I'll put that blessing on him instead. He goes, just heal me, a little light on myself. Actually, I'm gonna put mana on myself because the guy said he just wants me to heal him. So that's fine. So I'll heal him and his pet. Oh, he is gonna melee it up. He said I don't loot, but then he's been proceeding to loot. Okay, so I got the mask I need. Oh, he must have his, I was gonna say, he's dazed, so he must have his little aspect of the cheat on. But he was like right here. He said he's got full raid tier gear. And he also said he would run through the quests with me. So I'll talk about the Alliance quests. So that's gonna be really my focus. And you know, sometimes with Classic you definitely have to be willing to take a carry because the group fighting for the earlier level dungeons can be quite tough. So if you're too proud to take a carry, that's fine. It's just gonna take more time. So you notice a couple of the things I was getting was those bandanas, the red silk bandanas. They can drop from any mob. So for whatever reason we don't get it, not the end of the world. It just means that we're gonna have to come back and grind out here beforehand, but since this guy's going to basically be killing everything, it shouldn't be a big deal. We do have to go to the undead part, and he told me put it on free-for-all loot, that he's not going to loot. And I don't see why there would be anything wrong with that, because like, I don't see why that wouldn't be true. Because what would this guy have to gain from not doing that? He could run this without me if he cared about any kind of loot within here. Why would, and like let's say a blue dropped or something. Well, what is he gonna do with a blue from Deadmines? So I am gonna have to keep this open because I like this guy. He's just picking him off. We've already got 7 of our bandanas. That's cool. I mean, he gets a little bit of gold. He's splitting the gold with me, so that's fine. It's early morning for him, and maybe he just wants to be nice. And I guess if I was OP like this, sometimes I'd be like, yeah, I want to feel like a hero. I don't know, though. Okay, so I already got my 10 masks. Oops, I forgot I wanted this one. Ooh, I want this ore. I'll take the silver ore for sure. So I'll let him kill, and I'll follow him. I'm getting only a little bit of XP from this, but that's alright. Because I don't know if there's I don't know the exact equation, if there's a factor in terms of... So he's taking me down to the actual dungeon, so I guess... So he just wants me to run. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do it after. In worst case scenario, let's say he doesn't do it, then it's not a big deal. I can, we'll do that, because this is gonna be so fast now. This is going to be so fast that it's even if I have to either, you know, try to find a group or whatever I have to do. I did just recently switch over to the sword, so I do have technically some leveling up, so that's why I'm swinging my sword every now and then at some of these peeps. But yeah, we're getting like 28 XP. Let's see, 32 on that one. Because I believe that you get a set amount of XP per mob, and then it's like 4 points per level. I do think I've noticed a sort of a scaling on that. Until a minimal cutoff. So I haven't seen anything lower than 28. That's probably like the bottom. 78 for that guy. I mean, and I'm level 19, so it's not like where I'm hoping to hit 20. He said he's making a new macro. Maybe he just wants to test his macros out. No worries. And I will... I mean, I'm going to eventually toss, like, these red Defias masks, that kind of thing. Maybe that's all this guy cares about. Maybe he just wants to test his macros out. So, you work your way in, basically, and what are we looking at here? So we've got the red silk bandanas, the Miners Union card, and the badge from the other miner. That is the two that are outside the dungeon. No worries on that. Then we also have Gnome Spreckle Sprocket, so that comes pretty much from, I think, maybe the second boss. And the Head of Van Cleef comes from the last boss, which also drops us another one. So a good... Oh, I hate that right there. Alright, so here's a copper vein, which we do want. I'm gonna let him... So I want to get this ore while I'm in here too. He can kind of get ahead and kill it, you know, without me. He doesn't need me for anything. He just said focus on healing, but so far he hasn't even needed healing. I guess I could look to heal his cat. But I'm just basically running around looting, so... It's kind of, nothing to brag about, nothing honorable about this sort of thing. That's a tin vein, I'll take that too. And then I'm just kind of looting. So we're really, I guess, for the point of this episode, exploring. Now I gotta start throwing away these masks. Exploring, and I'll follow him. Okay, so because it's free for all loot, I'm gonna have a crap ton of stuff.
Inventory is full.
Nice. Just make sure that I'm close enough. That guy's... I don't think he's technically a boss. That dude. So I'll just kind of take a peek at his kitty. His casting is good. So I just leveled up to level 20, which is awesome. I guess I'm gonna have to toss some of this stuff out. I don't even know what else I'm gonna toss. I'll replace my scroll of protection. Okay, so my inventory is real bad right now. Okay, let me. I don't want to toss out any of those grinding stones.
Inventory is full.
Okay. First of all, what's my DPS? And because I'm going to be throwing out all grays, 11.2. I can toss this. Okay. I can toss a cloth belt for sure. It's all going to be inventory management now. Rapid fire inventory management. Okay, I definitely don't need this one-handed sword. I missed some ore down there, but I'm not going to fight that guy for it. Oh, I guess I am going to fight this guy for it. What did I just get? 91 gloves. That's way better than what I have. Cool. Okay. So, I'll toss these leather pants. I don't want that. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna toss this potion. Because I need... Oh, this is silver ore, too. That's good. I want to put my seal of command on when I get a chance. Okay, so he's working his way down. And then he's killed his way all through here. Okay, let me get rid of the cheese if I have to. Make sure I'll buff him up again. Okay, so this is really where you fight the first main boss. Okay, I don't need a leather belt. This is where we can get some of this stuff that we need for the quest. Okay, I'm going to toss this claymore. I don't need that. Goblin wood carver. Yikes. Okay, toss this dagger. It's just such... Okay, so I already know I want Seal of Command. Now it's just going to be a matter of using it. Okay, I can drop the shield. I don't need that. That hammer 11.9. That is actually better. Rockzor's hammer. Okay, I'm gonna... Thanks. Okay. So let's go ahead and put the Seal of Command on. Okay, that's gonna be pretty much my main one.
I can't hear.
Okay, so I need to ditch something. 83 belt. Okay, so I can toss this. Okay. This single dagger, that's a good dagger, but... Okay. So... Yikes, yeah, I'm just cruising. Okay, I'm gonna toss these gauntlets that I had out. Go for this chest. Toss this staff. Okay. These are 130 pants. That's better than mine. It doesn't give the 3 strength. But... yeah, so maybe I don't want it. Maybe I'll keep the 3 strength.
Inventory is full.
Gosh. I'm gonna toss the pig snouts. Okay. And pretty soon it's gonna come down to where I am tossing, I'm tossing greens too.
I can't carry.
We are gonna get to that level for sure. I'm gonna toss my mana potions. Okay, I'll have to look at some of these. Okay, toss the Murloc eyes. Yeah, this is really just frantic. Oh, I got the Underground Assault, so that somewhere when I fought that boss, I got the thing that boss had. Okay, and then what else do we have? These pants. I'm just going to toss these pants because I'm not going to keep them. Okay. This is the tricky spot if you're actually... Let me give him... I'm going to put the Scroll of Spirit on him, and I'm going to put the other one on myself. That buys me another inventory spot. He looted that one. Okay, and I'll give him this also. I don't need those leather cuffs. Okay, we can look at some of the things. That was the two-handed sword I've been using. Leather. This cloak is 17.4. I don't want... What is mine? Agility and stamina versus 2 spirit. I mean 4 spirit. Yeah. Okay, 162.33. That's got to be better. Yep. Okay, so I can put on the new armor and trade. Okay, we don't need the flask of oil. What else do we get? I might have to toss... I don't need the coarse blasting powder. Alright. Don't need the flask of oil. So these guys have a whole, like, engineering loot table. So how does this seal work? It is additional holy damage. Don't need the blasting powder again. Those are leather gloves. Okay. Got 1 space right now. Flask of oil, toss that. Alright. There is a little boss somewhere around here. One of these guys is a little boss. Toss the potions. So it looks like unleashing it will judge an enemy doing damage, so it's very similar to the Seal of Righteousness. I actually don't know why you would ever use... Why I would use the Seal of Righteousness over the Seal of Command. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll agility this time. Okay. Nope, that axe is terrible. Okay, I'm gonna have a bunch of cloth, so I might end up having to ditch some cloth at some point too. I mean, and I'll ditch my other, like, if I have, you know, whatever. I have single stacks of some of these stones. So here's the boss. Okay, so now I'm gonna come get this Seal of Command. That's fantastic. Okay, it's leather. I don't really need that. All right, so what can I do? What else can I drop? Like I have so
Inventory is full.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the 1 coarse grinding stone I have, because that's a lot to hold on to just for 1 stone. Got the scroll of that stack of scrolls of protection. I could drop my other Thunderbird. I almost died on that one. Maybe it's people that come from behind. I'm not sure. Alright, so... Yeah, that dude shouldn't feel bad. Alright. Heal up a little bit. Like, I could get rid of this 1 heavy stone. Like, I'm not going to be using it for a while, so... Not worth the space in my inventory it's going to take. So now we're kind of getting into the second half of the dungeon, really. Don't want that cheese. Thought there was a ore back here. Oh, it's over there. That's more tin. So that will give me some more coarse. Okay. I forgot to get the gunpowder. I forgot. I'm so usually like not the tank. I'm more often than not, and or whoever, and I do know about it. Like if I was soloing this, I would get it myself. What was that? Ah, maybe it's a person from behind. Alright, I managed to clear out a couple spaces by throwing away. So I will also, like, get rid of these voodoo dolls if I have to.
You there! Check out that noise!
I still have some more, but we're getting close to the boat. This is where... Oh, I put the wrong... I gotta get used to doing Seal of Command now. Don't need those bracers.
We're under attack! Avast, you
Let's just
swine!
smite.
Repel the invaders!
Okay. So, this is the fun Goonies part of the dungeon. Will do, buddy boy. Buff up his pets. So, what do we have left here? We have, yeah, just ahead of Van Cleef. Now, Van Cleef will drop. We do need to learn our, level 20 powers. I think he just fell off. Alright, so what else do we have going on here? This is a two-handed axe, 13.8. Well, that's significantly better than what I have. So that axe was dope. This rock slicer, if nothing else, that was a nice upgrade. It also gives me the ability to toss this Roxor's hammer. But even better, if we can get lucky and have... I mean, we're throwing out good stuff. Honestly, the two-handed white right there probably was worth more money than... I kind of like it better than, dang it. Okay, so I'm getting rid of that extra. And then get rid of this. I'll give him some laughs. I mean, this guy's carrying me here this morning, and he's making this episode. So what we'll do is, at least to compensate, we'll go do the lore and turn in everything too. But this is what a carry looks like if you're... Now, it's one way. If you're getting carried by a mage, that's a whole different experience. There's a whole racket that goes on with that. I'm going to toss this single linen cloth. Alright, so here's Smee. He is the boss of this. He's... Okay, yeah, I think he has some kind of... debuff or something. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's stunned me.
Landlubbers are tougher than I thought. I'll have to improvise.
Yeah, so basically what he does is he will come and... Yeah, he does that twice. He basically keeps upgrading his weapons at certain HP thresholds. What else can I toss? I mean, I could toss that water if I need to. This is the good chance for... Okay, so I got some boots, which is good. I'm gonna toss this right here for a minute. Okay, I don't care about that, but these boots are nice. 122 with a 4 and a 4. That's nice. Okay, so that's better boots than what I had, so boot upgrade is good.
I can't carry anymore.
Crud, what am I gonna toss? Okay, so I will toss this extra keg. Nail gloves is 91. That's what I already found, so I've got some grays going on. We can get Cookie in here, too. So, that Smee has... Ooh, look at this. 144 with a 4-3. That is good. That's a pants upgrade. Okay, so I gotta... Oops, I guess I was in combat. Okay, so I got 144, 4-3.
Inventory is full.
Let's get rid of something. I'm gonna get rid of these severed voodoo claws finally. Can't keep that. Okay. Oh man, what is this? That's my breastplate. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and use these scrolls of stamina on me, him, and the kitty. At least to just open up a spot. Use my... Oh man. Toss this, and then I got another green. So... I have that one ore. I really don't want to get rid of ore. Okay, so I could...
I can't carry anymore.
Another spot. Okay, I'm getting rid of my mana potions. Screw it. Okay, so let me give him a little bit of mana. Alright, I guess next I will toss no shoulder pieces have fallen. I guess next I'll toss the water. And just because I got some milk. Nabbit. As soon as I say it, it has to happen. I'm not an engineer, so I don't need the recipe for that mechanical squirrel.
Inventory is full.
I guess I'm gonna... No. I'm gonna drop this single cloth. Yeah, I did not get any shoulders, that's true. And...
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, I'm dropping the rough grinding stones. I have a bunch more in the bank, I believe.
Inventory is full.
Bro.
I can't carry anymore.
Bro. I'm gonna see if he wants to kill Cookie. Because I'm gonna need more space too because of the inventory. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna ditch my rough stone stack.
Inventory is full.
Oh, there we go.
I can't carry anymore.
I'm getting rid of this recipe. Okay, I'm dropping the food. Yeah, I'm having to drop everything. You just normally don't have to necessarily deal with all this. What do I need this for? I don't need the heavy linen. Okay, so I'm gonna drop my stack of linen. I'll drop both stacks of linen. I don't need that. That's nothing for me. Okay, that gives me one space left. Don't need the mask. There's a treasure chest. He's going right up for Van Cleef.
Inventory is full.
Lapdogs, all of you. Fools! Our cause is righteous.
Okay. Toss in another stack of wool. I'm at least getting a hit in on Van Cleef. Okay. Alright, so got his head. I'm gonna toss the one ore. Cloth shirt. I don't even know what the heck to drop. I guess I'll drop the milk.
I can't carry
By the
anymore.
light of the moon.
I don't think we killed Cookie, so we'll see if he wants to go back and kill Cookie. Dang, I don't know what else I can drop. I'm dropping this. No, not that. I want to drop this other. I don't need the mechanical squirrel recipe. Okay, this is an 83 belt. That's not as good as what I have. Where did that go? Where did that go? Oh, there it is right there. Okay. Ooh, that's even better. Crud. What can I ditch? I guess I'm gonna get rid of some of these.
Inventory is full.
I
can't carry
Bro.
anymore.
Okay. Yeah, we did a... Okay. Okay, so we'll see if he wants to do the undead part. I am running out of things I can freaking throw away. I got all caster stuff. I don't even freaking know what to sell with this. I mean, or what to ditch. So we definitely want to do this letter. I'll read it in a minute. I'm gonna have to toss a couple things because we do need more loot. So I'm gonna have to toss a couple greens. So what I'll do is look for cloth greens first, because I'd rather have this stack of scroll. You know, there's some things I'd rather have. So I'll look for cloth. That will be my first. This 17 armor, 4 spirit. I don't want that. But capes are normally a little better to keep. Alright, that's a one-handed strength thing. Okay, so this cloth green belt, I can toss that. Yeah, I'm tossing my milk. It is a bummer that I'm going to have no cooking stuff. I don't even know what this guy's doing. I mean, I guess these guys are technically worth loot for me. I'm not worried about that. I need another thing to throw away. There's cloth hands. Okay, so that gives me the 2 spots I want. Do I have any other? I also have these cloth pants. Okay, so I really would like 2 to 3 spots. What did I get? More. I mean, I'm gonna let the linen stack, I guess. Same thing with the wool. Alright, so I guess we can look at this quest. Searching Edwin Van Cleef's person, you discover, among other things, an unsent letter. It's addressed to Barrows Alexton, the city architect of Stormwind City Hall, Cathedral Square. It appears to be recently written and sealed. So, that's the dude that we already helped out. Now, is that going to be... Is this guy shady? Is... You know, is this going to be... I don't think so. I don't think that's how the lore worked out. I don't think Barrows Alexton's bad. Okay, now the other part of the quest, so that's where you get it. You kill Van Cleef. This was very hectic and chaotic. You basically just watched me for 30 minutes looting and then managing my inventory. So somebody's down here killing also. Hopefully they're not going for the undead. That would be sad, because then we've got to manage that. Ow. Um, Alright, so now back to managing the inventory here. You need, basically, when you get in here, you have to kill these. There's undead in this one little spot. I don't know why. Maybe they've gotten close to the... Now, the good thing is, most of the time you do this with a group. So, not having to fight a group for the little badges, those union cards right there, that's where it's at. Okay, there's another cloth glove I'm going to drop. Okay, 91 hands. Exactly what I already have. It's probably the third time I've looked at that. Got a stack of linen I can toss as needed. Got hit by a bomb. So I need one other inventory spot for the other dude. Don't need the dagger. The loot should be much... These guys are elite. But the loot should be much... much less good. Much less having to worry about it. But man, I'm throwing away so much silver stuff. It just is what it is. I mean, we're gaining some in general just from the loot. Okay, got my second card. My third card. Okay, got all my cards. Great. And then the... Don't need that. That means the dude... That guy. There's a... That we also have a dude we need. The next quest I think we're gonna do... I think we're going to Loch Modan after this. So, I'll worry about... We have the time to transition to get over that. Oh, crud. I'm tossing that. I don't know where the dude's at. Him? No. There he is. Okay, sweet. Alright. So, what did he hit me with? A curse? I don't think I can cure curses. Alright, so I don't want a battered chest, I'm all good. Okay. They saluted me. So that was great. Now I've got to get my butt out of here. He left. So that's good. There were no awkward goodbyes. Now I do have to get my butt out of here. Now he did leave me deep in the dungeon. I can hearth if I need to. So we have just a bag brimming with loot. That's cool. I do have room for this ore. Oh, I was gonna say, where did all my life go? I must have just had one of my potions wear off. I mean, one of my scrolls or whatever. Alright, so this makes up for the one stack of ore that I lost. Alright, so we have to go turn some things in. Most of these are turned in. Some are turned in here. Some are turned in Stormwind. We also have to level up. And the next episode, actually, before we run Deadmines back to back... Alright, I'm not gonna... Now it's gonna be me trying to bubble and get my butt out of here. And I'll use Lay on Hands if I need to as well. But I'm not gonna fight my way. I would have maybe tried to fight that one dude, but not once I took that second head. Okay, so that was fine. One little bubble, and all good to go. We did get some ore that we can mess with. So we have, I think I would rather do the Paladin quest line level 20. I think I'd rather do that instead of just running a back-to-back Deadmines. I do now I really hope that when we get our other Deadmines run, it's not a carry, so that you guys can also see it. But you can look back to further episodes. I've done this dungeon on other episodes as well, so you know, feel free to check that out if you want to see. I believe I did it without a carry. There's the Defias messenger right there that everyone's always honking on about. So here we have these two, the Defias Brotherhood and Red Silk Bandanas, and then within Stormwind we also have Unsent Letter, the Underground Assault, collecting memories. So we'll hearth back there. We'll do some. Let's see how long our episode's been going so far. We're at 40 minutes, so that's good. So I'll try to give you guys at least, you know, we have plenty to do. I'll try to cover as much as I can in that 20 minutes. We'll get these quests turned in. It's a shame that all of the blue loot that dropped was caster oriented. I did get a bunch of one-hand weapons. I mean, I did get a decent green upgrade for my axe, so that's nothing to sneeze at. What else do we got here? Don't love that cape. I did get a couple. I got some shoulders that are white. I like that. Got a little bit of an upgrade on basically a lot of green upgrades on my beard, on my gear. And we may end up with some upgrades right now as we turn in. It's a one-handed weapon. This is a 16 armor, 3 stamina. Nope, I like mine better. 99 and 3 is what I had. I sold the others. Okay, so did not upgrade my cape, but I believe I upgraded my art or my bracers or my belt. But I did upgrade my hands, even though it's to a gray, my pants, my feet, my chest, and my weapon. Before we go into that, let's sell. We have so much to sell.
I try to keep Sentinel Hill stocked, and that's not easy with all the
All
action
right,
we
so
see.
let's see. Like, yeah, 1611. This what you sell it for is trash. 12. Let's see where we're at. 10, 12 for the cutlasses, 3 for a leather hand. So it's just so much more. 12 for a cutlass, 2 for the pants. Those are the ones I had on. Up to the one I had are equipped. That's 11. 7 for those. That's good. 5 for the cloak. See the sell a little bit. 14 for the staff. 31 for the Emberstone staff. That's pretty good. 5 to 6 or 7. Close to 7. 8. We'll keep the Moonstone because you need that at blacksmithing. It's pretty much a blacksmith only gem. It's pretty good. Another 3 for that. 4. And then 18 for this sword. Okay, so altogether we're almost at 5 gold now. That's pretty impressive. We're going to spend some when we level up.
Have a good one.
And we'll get a little bit more right now. So let's go upstairs, actually. We'll turn in Red Silk Bandanas first. And we'll touch the spreadsheet for the first time in a few episodes. That's pretty great. Alright, here. So we got...
Light be with you.
Have you been reclaiming our land from the Defias gang? If so, show me 10 red silk bandanas as proof. I don't know why I'm reading that.
Well done, adventurer. On behalf of the People's Militia,
Worse
I
than what I
salute you
just
for your
got.
efforts. Soon we will return this land to the people with help from brave souls like you.
Okay, so we gained some more. I mean, we gained our Steel of Command. We hit level 20, so we've got some pretty good things going on.
I try to keep Sentinel Hill
before I
stocked,
sell,
and
let's
that's
talk to
not
this
easy
guy.
with all the action we see.
How goes the hunt for Edmund Van Cleef?
Adventurer, your bravery is remarkable.
Oh.
The People's Militia thanks you for your service to the people of Westfall.
That's a
With
huge
Van
pants
Cleef
upgrade.
dead, this marks the beginning of the end for the Defias Brotherhood. Hopefully, someday soon, peace will once again grace the plains of this fair land. I salute you, Lady Loot.
Okay. The people of Westfall salute Lee Contessa, brave and valiant defender of freedom, which is the signifying we have beaten Westfall. So that's tight. We have another zone in the pipe 5x5. For the most part, this guy does offer a level 40 chain. We'll have to come back to... Look at this copper vein that just spawned back here. Let's go get that thing. And then we'll hearth out of here back to Stormwind. Because we still have 4 quests to turn in still. So we still have more loot coming. I don't know what is going to come up. I believe we'll probably dip into conviction next. I'll have to take a peeky poo. We do still need at least one more point of blessing of might eventually. Okay, so let's go ahead and hearth out. I love that we got those new pants. That's great. But we did burn through all of our questing resources that we were hoarding. That's okay. Alright, so first I want to go over to the kind of dwarvenish district. Oh, I forgot to turn it. Let's look at the spreadsheet. Let's crack the spreadsheet open here. Oh, I just did the level 30 mage quest line last night. Yeah, sorry, you know, I didn't do an episode yesterday. I just was tired. That's all. Tired from a... Oh, I never even put that we got. What did we just turn in? So altogether there were 5. So I forgot to get red silk bandanas. So let's go back and take a peek there. Red silk bandanas, I never recorded that we picked up. That was like the last one we picked up. And then when we were in the dungeon, we picked up the unsent letter. So altogether there should be 6 quests if you're doing this correctly. Okay. Then we just turned in red silk bandanas first. And then we turned in the Defias Brotherhood second. So we will have 2 more to go. So we have 4 quests to still turn in as we work on this. All right, so we'll go mess around with some ore splicing here. We have a lot. We have 21 copper to smelt. We've got some silver to smelt. We've got. I don't want to smelt the bronze quite yet. We do have some fishing we need to do. We need to get ourselves to level 100 fishing. You know what? Let's do that right now. Let's just do everything that we need to do. So we should be at level 100 fishing, so 5 points of fishing. Bust that bad boy out. Might as well. Once you get above 75 or so, even really once you get above 50, fishing in any capital is not a bad way to go. Keeping up on the level 5s. Now, we're not doing the level 20 class quest episode, which we are going to have to spend 1 to 2 episodes doing that soon. Until we hit level 20 with our shaman. So she hasn't done that one yet. So, but yeah, that was, we just got lucky. I was maybe, in the time it took me to walk from Sentinel Hill to Moonbrook, the person responded to my, the 3 or 4. I had time to maybe post 3 or 4 times in looking for group, and the person was just sent me an invite. They didn't tell me it was a carry, and then I saw it was level 60. So, considering we're really just about the lore, and this is not, I'm not a good player anyways, and I don't want to pretend that I'm like, this is the best strategy you should do for Deadmines. That's not what this show is. There are like way people that do that way better than me. You should, I mean, I'll try to offer insights where I have it, since we're already here together. But if you're looking for strategies, I know you can find smarter people than me for that. But we'll look into the lore now. Now, this is actually, this unsent letter is the connecting quest chain that leads into Stockades, and it's one of the coolest quest chains in the game, and it kind of continues the narrative thread that leads to eventually Onyxia. So it's this, there is an underlying kind of story that connects the entire human questing experience, and to some extent you could argue the entire Alliance questing experience. We've done all of it or a lot of it on the show, but we'll keep on pressing forward. But yeah, so basically we have a little bit to go here. What we'll do is our Paladin quest, and then we'll run Deadmines with our Shaman. And then we'll probably be at level 20 with them. Which will buy us, which will make us have to do 1 and 2 episodes of looking at all the level 20 class quests. And we'll have to run the level 20 quest, Call of Water. So all of that, that's really our life probably for the next few days. Probably the next. That feels like maybe almost like the next week that's going to take us. Oh, I do need to repair, so let's sell off these other couple things and repair.
I sell only the best gear, tested and true. And the prices are set, so if you want to haggle, then go find a goblin.
Okay, so now I can kind of sort of settle this up. We can definitely... also, when we're doing the Alex and stuff or whatever, we don't need linen cloth anymore. We have our bandages maxed out. So I'm not worried about that. But yeah, we'll certainly smelt this stuff. Alright, just cleaning up the bags there. I don't need that to be up there like that. Alright, this can kind of punch out a little bit.
See you around.
Alright, what do we have to cook? Anything? Yeah, we can cook those Lone Jaw Mud Snappers, so let's go over here to the inn where you can get your cooking stuff. Other than that, I mean, I tossed like everything that I would use for the Westfall stew, but we're done with Westfall. So we'll just cook up those Long Jaw Mud Snappers, and then that's going to be that. We have the other, what is it? Bristle Whisker. Now, I'm not going to keep Bristle Whisker Catfish because I'm truly not worried about our cooking, like us running out of stuff. But, Bristle Whisker Catfish is a great, like, expert level way to cook to get yourself up, you know, above 150. Bristle Whisker Catfish is where it's at. We just have to find someone that sells that recipe. We're not getting lucky with the Long Jaw Mud Snapper. I had hope. Oh, we got to 124. I'd hope maybe we'd get to 125. We didn't. Not that lucky. Oops,
I sell only the best gear, tested and true. And the prices are set.
Yeah, we already know that.
So if you want to haggle, then go find a goblin.
Go bark up a tree. Alright, so...
Do I look like I have the time or energy to coddle every tourist that wanders through my door? Tell me what you need, and make it quick.
There's rats in the kitchen? That does not... That's... You're getting a lower star Yelp review from me. I walk downstairs and just see a rat infestation. Oh my. Yeah, so I just took yesterday off. I was just tired. It was just Timberwolves played a horrible basketball game. They followed up the best game I've probably ever seen them play with maybe the worst. And it was just capping off a busy week. So I'm just ready to be... I need a vacation. Alright, we'll turn in collecting memories and Oh Brother here to the dwarf guy. Actually, before we go in to do that, let's smelt, because I'm pretty sure that's where we learned it. Maybe, is that where we learned the smelting stuff? Because we're gonna be hitting a smelting level soon. Oh well.
What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground.
Are you able to retrieve any of my co-workers' miners' union cards?
Thank you for collecting these, adventurer.
Your
efforts will help bring peace to the dead in the wake of this tragedy. I will see to it that the families are notified.
Okay. Did you find any sign of my brother? Is there any hope after all this time?
My suspicions were correct. My poor brother. Oh, well, thank you for bringing some conclusion to this mystery, even if the conclusion was grim.
Alright, so he gave us we completed 2 quests, but we got, like, things that weren't even as good as what we got. So we did collect, we can put both of these, actually. Collecting memories and oh brother. And we turn them both in. Okay. That's not the mining spot. So we'll go ahead and smelt it up and then check to see if our mining can be upgraded. Yeah, probably. I would think probably we'll do. Maybe we'll do the Paladin quest line next time. We'll have to look and see. We'll look right now while we're smelting. So let's smelt this 21 copper. If you look at the class quests, this is the Tome of Valor quest, but it's not the test, and then that leads into the test of righteousness or shipment, all of that. So actually, this is the quest line to go get our hammer. So we have a lot this is gonna actually take us a while. The Tome of Valor is what leads us into, I can't remember what we get. I think we get one of our moves. But then the Test of Righteousness mixed with these gems, like this is going to require some globetrotting on our part. And ultimately it's going to require a partial carry through Shadowfang Keep. So it will result in a fantastic two-handed hammer, which will carry us probably into our 40s in terms of leveling, so it's 100% worth it. But it's gonna probably take us at least 2 episodes to run that series, and that's if we get luck and we get a carry in the Shadowfang Keep kind of area, and we're not really running the whole dungeon. We just need, and you don't have to. You only need one little piece. The other stuff we can solo. We've done it. I believe we actually already did this series because we've already run a paladin. We did this already. Now that here's where we're going to pump up our mining. Why I want to visit the mining trainer, because of this smelting of the silver. I don't know that smelting bronze is going to get us. We're at 100, so that's good. I don't know if there's. I mean, there might not be anything for the mining trainer. So, I want to turn in that other quest, and then I want to work on some of our blacksmithing. What do we have in the blacksmithing? So, the thick war axe. Oh, I've got to go get my stuff. Bang. Dag. Snatch. Yeah, it's the runed copper belts. We actually don't have enough. Well, we have coarse grinding stones, so let's make those actually real quick. If we can get even 1 point, then we're going to be safe, but we need to get at least 1 point for the coarse grinding stones. Come on. Coarse grinding stones. Give us a point. Yes! We did it. Okay, good. So that means we'll get to 90. Thank goodness. We got another one that'll save us 10 copper. That'll potentially allow us to invest in bronze. We gotta find this. Ultimately, I want to come back here for Stormpike's delivery, because that's going to set us on the path to Lockmont on that. So that's where we'll end this episode, but let's turn in this one too.
Good day to you. Off and away.
Have you found the gnome Sprecklesprocket, Legendessa?
Well done, adventurer. Thanks to you,
Yeah.
the one step closer to its day of liberation.
Right.
It's terrible, adventure.
Nope. So that's good. We got an upgrade for our gauntlets as well. Fantastic. That's great. So it's just our junky bracers that are hurting us right now. That is great. Okay, so actually I don't want those. These are some things we can sell. So let's go back to that. What was that? The Underground Assault. Okay, almost turned them all in. But first, before we go get the last little piece, and also we'll do our first aid and paladin stuff, let's work on the blacksmithing. So we need to... Nope, wrong button. We need to build 1 belt. That part for sure, and then we can talk to the blacksmith. I don't think the journey one...
A far better blacksmith than I am, that's for sure. Though I'll deny it if you tell anyone I said that. You should go speak with Therum Deepforge. If anyone can teach you more, it's him.
So you want to be a blacksmith, eh?
Alright, so rune
Grab an
copper
apron and a hammer,
bracers.
lass. Let's see what you've got.
It's the only difference being... Oh, it's the same thing. But it is better. It probably sells for more, and I actually want to make them. So let's go run back to the bank real quick. We're at our hour right now, but we'll still at least I'm still gonna send I still want to turn in this unsent letter quest. We can't read it. We can't break the seal. It just says a letter found on a big police person, and I want to level up our first aid and our paladin stuff still. So do that a little bit too. I believe the paladin quest that we're going to end up going to do, which now you can see it's appearing there, Tome of Valor. So that's yeah, that starts here. Has you run around the city a little bit. Trying to look to see is there anything else that sends us out to Lochmadon that we haven't already done. So Stormpike's Delivery is one that we'll pick up. I do not think there's anything over here. No, that's all Black Fathom Deep stuff. But then we just have to check Iron Forge. Stone Gear Search. That's search for Incendicite, and then that's Wetlands. I mean, it sends you down into doing Morag first. That's Nomergon quests that are starting to pop up. That's Black Fathom Deeps. Okay, so that's the only one that we haven't already done. I think we basically already did the breadcrumb quests that start in Ironforge. So, all right, so let's go to the bank and get the rough grinding stones, since we threw so many away. I guess I'm going to keep the... Oh. I have that up there, too. Move that over. Moving this stuff around. We have more space than I thought. I at least want maybe, like, one stack of them.
Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind.
Alright, so we have...
Yeah, we have a full stack. Boxes for valuable items. Do you already have an account with us, ma'am?
I could make a rough grinding stone all this time. I could have made one. You suck. How many do I need, though? I need 3, so it wouldn't have been enough. Alright, so I'm going to take this. Just one stack. We're not going to need more than that.
For the Alliance.
And then I want to go build the bracers. The reason why I want to build the bracers instead is because... I want to... It's an upgrade. Our bracers are terrible. So it's the same amount of copper either way. So we do... So now we're in a tough spot where we can still hope that the coarse grinding stones will get us some points, if we're lucky. But we basically need these two things. So we need 50 total copper still. This is where you can kind of get stuck down a rabbit hole. I mean, we can build the thick war axe, but now that's terrible. We're so far ahead of that. So really, it's getting to 95. This is the where you can really start sucking, because it takes so much copper. So what you really need to do is strategically, if you're leveling blacksmithing, like only level up from stones as much as freaking possible. So we can still get some points out of those coarse grinding stones, but yeah, we need copper. Now the good thing for us is by doing it this way, we're going to spend time in Lochmadon and Darkshore, and those places still have copper ore nodes that we can loot. Darkshore probably not as much, but Lochmadon will have a fair amount. So we should be able to get our 50 in there, and then it'll be about bronze, so we still need more copper. But I think copper continues to spawn because of its relationship to bronze. Continues to spawn for a while. Like, up into the level 30 zones, like up into Duskwood and some other areas. So, and we're gonna get 1 point right now. So actually, we only need 40 more. We want these bracers. Then we'll sell one more time, and then we'll go to the middle. Okay, so we have these runed copper bracers, which are better. Good for us. Bully for us.
Don't let the humans in the bazaar fool you, lass. With the subway those gnomes built, it's easier than ye might think to transport goods from Iron Forge. If they try to tack on import fees, just tell them you're gonna buy your gear from me.
Alright, so we're at 91. So yeah, not too shabby. We did that. We honestly, our character did. This is why dungeons are so important, especially in that case. You don't normally get as many upgrades as that, but with all the quests involved, we got a blue, some great blue pants. We upgraded literally every single piece of gear we have except our belt. So that all adds up. You go across the board and you get all those upgrades, and that is not too shabby. And the belt only didn't upgrade because we built ourselves an okay one. And I mean, I upgraded my own bracers, but still, we built ourselves an okay one. So first, let's turn in the unsent letter. And I don't know that we're going to pursue it very much more after this one, because the chain, like I said, it leads into, it's really a stockades chain.
Good day to you.
Yes, this is something I can help you with.
Edwin Van Cleef, you said. I would as much expect a letter from my dead grandmother. So you've killed him then? Pardon me in saying, but I'm somewhat surprised.
That is a big deal.
He was a fighter in his younger years. Let's see what he finds the need to write to me about after so many years.
He peruses the letter.
Edwin, I see the years haven't changed you a bit. An idealist as ever, and a romantic. He doesn't care who he hurts, adventurer. Revenge has consumed him. But then, I'm not sure I can blame him. Van Cleef and I...
Okay, so...
See you around.
What happens now is the quest is called Basil Thread, and that is the quest to basically talk to the guard in front of these stockades. So the Basil Thread quest is... that's who Basil Thread is. He's that guard, which we will pick up when we're ready for stockade. Speaking of fortitude, I believe that one leads to Red Ridge Mountains. You know what? Speaking of, I mean, now that I'm looking at that, I think I forgot to pick that quest up. Let's look that up. Not really, because I'm just wrapping up Red Ridge with my mage right now, my trial run. Yeah, Rethban Ore. Dang it. I forgot to pick that quest up. So I have to do that one when I get off camera today. It's not the end of the world. I'm still in Red Ridge, but I can't believe... I don't like it when I let myself forget that stuff. Alright, so that's Nomergon. Here's your paladin. Yeah. I don't know what the deal is with this.
It has been proven that the light is with you,
okay.
But as times grow more dangerous, it becomes important to know what strength lies beneath the flesh.
Gotcha.
When demons, dragons, or
okay, so we won't do that right now. So he gives you the book, and the book is what gives you the quest. Got it. We will do that. When we log out, we're gonna log out right here, and.
Oh, a fellow physician.
Yep,
I would be glad to teach you anything that would aid your journeys.
I'm a great physician. Alright, so we're going to build up our first aid. Trying to get to 115, but we have so much wool. And then once this wraps up, then you start collecting 60 stacks of wool. And you can turn that in 4 times. So there's a total of... I don't know if you ever want to, or you can run dungeons yourself when you're at level 60, because they are level 60 quests. So those are things to consider later on, and we will probably do that. Whatever they're called, supplying the front, or no, not supplying the front. Okay, so now we can learn heavy What? I know 115. Sometimes if you keep
Farewell.
it open, you have to
Oh, a
re-talk
fellow
to them.
physician. I would be glad to teach you anything that would aid your journeys.
So now we're going to hit heavy wool up. Learning the bandages, we have to... It's not that hard to get it. You have to get it in Arathi. Fishing, everyone learns that in Booty Bay. Cooking, yeah. The Alliance has a pretty easy time with their stuff. To be honest. So next time we pass through Arathi, I'm sure right now we're gonna be at least at 125. So we'll stop and get the extra book for the next first aid and the next 2 recipes. Cooking, I think we already have it. You get that in Ashenvale, I believe we already learned that, but I'll double check here. But once you get to 150, there's no point in doing. I mean, you could still do the wool, maybe. I don't know. She'll teach us silk bandages, which is good. Well, yeah, we're not going to get there on this, but it's all fine. We still need to learn that. We'll definitely, before we even... Well, we're going to be running out past Arathi when we go do this hammer quest, so we can pick that up then. We have a surplus of gold. Well, suddenly I'm down to 5. Is that where we were at before? I don't know why I thought we had like 8. Really, we didn't learn that many recipes, and we sold some stuff, so we must have had less than I thought. But yeah, we don't need to worry about the Refpan ore, because yeah, Lakwandon's coming up. Lakwandon's a nice, easy zone, especially we're going to be accomplishing it with our hammer, so we're going to be busting some stuff out.
Be careful.
May the light guide your path.
Eventually we will need these onks.
If you need any assistance browsing, I will be right over here.
There's something that we do. Okay, so that's cool. We got all that. We still need to be at 100. We're getting that breastplate, which that'll be fun too. Alright, so let's just learn our paladin moves and then we're gonna log. So let's see how much gold we actually truly have left, because we need some to buy that first aid thing. Let's see. Let's learn from Arthur the Faithful this time.
May the light protect you this day.
So we can learn exorcism. So this is a ranged shot that you can take to hurt the undead. It's kind of a very niche move. Would take this macro off and just put it at the end. It's kind of, yeah, it's an attacking move, but it's only works on undead.
May the light protect you this day.
Okay, flash of light. So this is our short, quick heal. That's a good one to have. We're not going to be a healer, but so now we have a little bit of a faster heal we can put in the rotation there.
May the light protect you this day.
Okay, nothing else for holy. Plate comes at 40. We get devotion order rank aura rank up.
Light bless you.
So we're now at rank 3. I've been using Ret
May the light
lately.
protect you this day.
So there. What about Ret? We don't get anything from Ret. So really, this is not a big level. We get this new aura. And I've been using Ret lately anyway, but sure, we could switch back to that if we feel like it. We gain the exorcism. That's very weird and not super duper useful. And we gain 1 extra heal. Kind of gives us like that light range heal. So kind of like a blah level. I don't have any drinks right now or food because I ditched them all. I don't have any potions right now other than some health potions. So, whatevs. Alright, that's what we're going to do. And I think we're good. So I am excited next time to do the Paladin questline, which is going to take our journey. Then eventually we will pivot and finish off Deadmines with our Horde character. But since we just did that, we'll take a break for a couple days on that. We'll probably run Call of Water after that. And then we'll dig into Lockwood. So we have our dance cards full. But thank you for joining in for this episode of a carry and some quests. As always, you got.
I need a target.
As always, though, you guys rock. I love doing this, and thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time on Lore of Warcraft. Peace.